So number one,
Somewhere we lost Jeff.
Wow.
Hello, Jeff. I don't see him. Hopefully he'll log in momentarily again.
That was a great tease. Number one. And you leave
all right. So yeah, sorry about that. We're having a little bit of a bandwidth issue. So number one, it gives you information that is relevant to your customers, and it's not necessarily just driven by the audience of your publication, right? And I mean, that's a great thing to know, how we're delivering valued customers for our local prospects and advertisers. But to be able to share information about the local market, sort of independent of solution that you're going to talk about early in the process, to me is a great value. So I've got a long history of selling media, but jumped into the digital side early as well. And we're all charged to some degree, right, with bringing digital solutions to the table as well and help our customers. This is great research that just says, hey, this is what's available to you in the market. There is good opportunity there. Are you getting your share of it? And we can talk about different ways that we can get at that. I'm not aware of anybody that really provides this level of local research, other than Pulse. So you're bringing something of value early on that allows you to talk about the market opportunity before you get into a conversation about specific tactics, right? And that's incredibly valuable. It's an engagement tool, right? Love the concept of pulling the information up, handing the device to the client. John's given some good counsel, I think, regarding that, and get them involved with the conversation. Let them see for themselves what's happening in that space. And so it's a great way to get them engaged with the conversation. We've used it, frankly, to just drive that engagement, set up another follow-up meeting, right, where we can do a more in-depth analysis and needs analysis about what's going on with their business. So we've had good success with it. It's also something that a number of people can use, whether you're the most high-tech person or frankly, someone with a couple of decades of experience. Our teams found a lot of value in being able to take this out with them. It's always available. You don't have to print anything. It's always on your phone, and it's a great way to get folks engaged.
Well, I appreciate that very much, Jeff. And I kind of echo one of the things that you said. It's instantaneous. It's on the phone. And one of the primary benefits, and I've been out in the field with many, many calls with it. And as you all know, business people are extremely busy today. And, they were interrupted maybe 40, 50, 60 times per week by some media representatives. So you got to differentiate yourself from all the others.
Yeah.
And so I think you'll agree, Jeff, by saying, how would you like to know what the opportunity is for your business category? They can't say no to that. And when they say yes, then as Jeff just said, give them the phone and say, find out for yourself. And up on the phone comes the opportunity, number of potential customers for their business category. Yeah. And so, Jeff, we appreciate very much you, sharing any specific success stories that you'd like to share, or any tips or recommendations.
Sure. Number one recommendation, do the search yourself before, so that you know what the number is, right? No surprises as you're going to hand it to the client. Have your folks practice with it, right? Have them look at the numbers, kind of digest the numbers, know a little bit about what they're going to encounter when they get there, when the client looks at that themselves, and have a bit of a talk track ready so that you're not just caught flat-footed. But do have them, hit that button themselves and see what pops up. You want to be ready to have a conversation when they do that. So have people practice, right? Be really, really comfortable with the tool. A quick success story. I have a sales rep that's been with the company for almost 3 decades now. And not the most digitally forward thinking person, frankly. She's really coming along. She recently closed a website development opportunity using the tool. So she's become comfortable with it and just having a conversation about what's going on in the market, right? Not necessarily about any specific digital tactic. Got a conversation going with a seasoned furniture store owner who is not the most digitally driven person either, small town Kentucky. But it broke the ice for her, and turned the conversation to, how can we help you take advantage of what's happening in the market? And he said, and she went on to say, how satisfied are you with your web presence? Or do you like your website? Scale of 1 to 100. He said, 0. I hate it. Help me fix my website.
Mhm.
And so, it broke the ice in a great way to focus on what the market opportunity is. She went on to do a nice needs analysis, and she's closed a web development opportunity that'll, as everybody knows, transform itself into a digital marketing services conversation once we get the site up and running as well.
Perfect. Awesome. Jeff, would you be kind enough to share your email with everybody? So if they have any follow-up questions, and then I'll jump in and demo the program for everybody.
Sure. I should probably put it in the chat because my last name is spelled in a weird way.
Excellent.
Also, I'll do that. There you go. Put it in the chat there so everybody can grab that, and be glad to talk to you guys about it.
Well, thanks so much, Jeff. I sure appreciate you taking the time to be with us today and, sharing your best practices and thoughts and successes. Really appreciate it. And I
You're
might
welcome,
add,
Tom.
before we go on and do the demo of the program, there's a lot of uncertainty with inflation in the economy today. So more than ever, your businesses will appreciate and be motivated by realizing, by seeing the tangible opportunity in customers for their business. So it's a great resource and very timely right now today. So let's take a tour. So what I'm going to do is show you what it looks like on your phone. So I'll just do a little squeeze thing here. So pretend for a moment this is the phone. And after I do the demo, I'll share with you how easy and simple it is to put the new Pulse mobile program on your phone. I want to reiterate, it is live and available right now today on your phone. And in the complimentary program, there's 12 great business categories. In the full program, there's over 590 business categories. So in the complimentary program, you've got information for accountants, building supply, credit unions, pizza, used vehicles, etc. So let's pretend for a moment we're going into a building supply business. So you just click on find a business, you select the category, and you can do this walking right into the business. No prep time necessary whatsoever. So you click on building supply. We'll set it up with your audiences, whatever your audience options might be. Then you select the particular audience, okay? And then here's what I suggest you say. When you walk into the business, say, how would you like to know how many potential customers there are for your lumber yard? In other words, how many potential customer purchasing opportunity? They can't say no to that. I've done this with hearing aid centers, with insurance businesses, with restaurants, etc. Every single time you get their attention and they say yes. And it also works, by the way, great with a gatekeeper. The gatekeepers, their whole business and thrill in life is keeping you from seeing the principal. I walked into a legal office once and the gatekeeper basically, gave me the glare, get out of here. And I said to her, would the principals like to know how many households are going to change to get a new legal firm? And she said, yeah, of course. And so when they say, yes, I'd like to know, then as Jeff just said, give them your phone, say, find out for yourself, click on get results. And so when they click on get results, boom, they've experienced the emotional opportunity of the potential number of customers. Look at this, over 11,900 in this example with Leader Publications are going to shop at a lumberyard, spending $7.8 million. And if the business says, well, where does that information come from? No problem. You just click right here on Pulse Research and you share with them the simple basis. We reached 34,000 households. 35.2% said yes, they plan to shop at a lumberyard. It's just simple math. 35% times 34,000 is 11,968 households. That is extremely impactful and beneficial. Now you've got their attention. And as Jeff just said, this is the conversation starter. That's the benefit of this. It gets their attention, it gets their interest. So many times when I've used it out in the field, they say, how do I reach them? Wow, what a perfect opportunity to share with them your solutions. And so many times you can just stop right there and go right into your solutions for them. If you want to go further and be the consultant right on your phone, you can help them identify what to target, what their message should be. You click and look at this. It brings up the opportunity for the products and services for that business category. Where do you think the opportunity is? They say, well, look at interior paint. My gosh, over 8,300 households. You can go right into the research by clicking on finding more to get more detail. And as Jeff said, nobody else has this information. And I want to repeat, businesses with today's uncertain economy are going to love and be very motivated when they see how much business is out there. And now, and this is a great resource and part of your complimentary Pulse mobile program, is closing on your phone. So you click right here and you can put right into your phone the details of the campaign. I would suggest a consistent campaign. Why? Because so many businesses today advertise, but they're not under contract. Share with them how few customers they need for a consistent 52-week campaign. So an example of a 52-week campaign, let's say for this lumberyard, the campaign is, let's say $12,000, okay? And it could be a 3-month campaign, it's all up to you. And then, and this is very important, you get from them, what is the value of a new customer household? Ask them. Paul suggests it's around $650 for a lumberyard. Ask them. And he says, well, my average customer is about 900. Great, you've got their buy-in. And then when you click, it calculates out all they need is 14 customers. Where does that come from? 900 into 12,000. 900 value of their customer into 12,000 the campaign. That's only 14 customers over 12 months. That's a little over 1 per month, but let's put this into perspective. That's 14 out of 11,968. And I would suggest you say, do you think with this consistent campaign, print and digital, and go over some of the details, you're going to get at least 14? So many times I've had them say, well, that's a no-brainer. Of course, you just made a sale. But what they really realize is the huge upside profit opportunity that they're going to get with a consistent campaign. So in summary, this is live on your phone right now, ready to go. So what I'd like to do here is go back to, the program and show you, and I want to make sure that you can see the screen here. Perfect. Okay, here's how to put it on your phone. In the top right, when you log into your Pulse program, there's a link to help. Click on help. Then click on FAQ. Then click on FAQ. Oops, went up the button, sorry. Program's going wild here. There we go. Then click on, how can I add Pulse to my mobile device? And there will be the simple steps to put the link to Pulse on your Android or on your mobile phone. If you have any questions or any way that we can help you, just send an email to support, SUPPORT @pulseresearch.com. One of the suggestions I have in using your new Pulse mobile program is go out first and share the opportunity with existing advertisers. Why? Because you're comfortable with them. They're your friends, you know them. But the potential benefit is many times they're not under contract. They advertise, but not on a consistent contractual basis. Share with them the opportunity. And so many times when they realize there's much more than they thought was there, and you share with them also how few customers they need for a consistent campaign, they're going to say yes. And now you will have a consistent contractual advertiser. So go out and share the opportunity with the businesses in your community. If you'd like information on the full program, and it's only $95 a month, and it has over 500 business categories: restaurants, real estate, automotive, retail, healthcare, every single business category you can think of. Send me an email, Marling, MARLING @pulseresearch.com, or Sammy Pappard @Wormhole. And Sammy, share your email, please.
You can reach me at sammy@pulseresearch.com. Very easy.
Thank you. And I know you're really busy, so if you need to leave, no problem. But Sammy and I and Jeff are more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. So please, if you have any questions or comments, let us know.
All right, good job. Thank you.
Okay, well, I appreciate it, and everybody have a great day. Thanks very much.
Thanks all.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.